Today I want to tell you about a bikepacking trip I've been planning. In February and March 2019, I'll be riding the length of New Zealand on a route called the Tour Aotearoa. It's described as a 3,000 kilometre bikepacking odyssey from the northernmost to the southernmost points of the country. Around half of the route is on sealed roads, and the rest is split between gravel roads, single track, and beach. Along the way we're going to be making a film, but right now I want to show you the rig that I've been putting together to take on the trip. Let's go and take a look. So the bike is a 2017 Surly ECR. It's a fully rigid steel mountain bike with 29-inch plus tyres. They come in about 3 inches wide, so it's built like a tractor. In reality, the right bike for this route would be a slightly lighter steel mountain bike with front suspension. However, this frame set is really versatile, for future trips as well, being equipped with a frankly outrageous number of mounting points for racks, bottle cages, more racks, and more stuff. In fact, how many extra mounting points are on this bike? 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's got 30 mounting points on it. Ridiculous. I think this one might be for a trailer. The frame set is made of Surly's own chromoly steel, with some extra big tubing to hopefully make this bike incredibly tough. Though it does make it pretty heavy. I'm never going to weigh this thing, I really don't want to know. For now I've put the bottle cages up front on the fork so I can use a full frame bag if I need to, but I can run another one on the down tube for more water or fuel for cooking. Okay, let's talk about the wheels and the tyres. They are big. They are almost fat bike big. Huge! Whilst these are great on single track, the knobbly tyres are hard work on the road. You can literally feel the energy sapping away as you ride. So I might well replace these with some less tready tyres. Also, the inner tubes for these things are flipping huge. The rear wheel is stock, with an Alex Rims MD40 built around a Salsa hub as standard. The front wheel is a new one with a Stans Baron rim built around this dynamo hub, which I'm going to tell you about a little bit later. Okay, next up the drivetrain. Not very fashionable, but really practical. It's a 2x10 drivetrain, designed to give me a huge gear range so I can climb up steep, gravelly hills all while carrying insane amounts of equipment. Up front it's controlled by 2 microshift gear shifters, which are really simple resilient shifters, which should never break. These are set up so the front derailleur is friction shifting and the rear one is indexed. This has worked really well for me so far, but it does give me the option to change setup and have them both as friction shifters if I need to in a pinch. We've got cable disc brakes, so not quite as powerful as if I'd gone for hydraulic, but really easy to fix and adjust when I'm in the middle of bleeding nowhere. The front rotor is 180mm for some extra stopping power, which is very much required with a fully loaded bike. The rear one is 160. Okay, next let's look at the cockpit. The ECR comes stock with Surly's Moloko handlebars. These are a loop handlebar designed to give you lots of hand positions and places to strap your gear. I tried these out on a couple of trips and found that the sweep is a little bit much for me, and personally thought I would probably need a way to take some weight off my hands. They're also pretty heavy given that they're made out of steel as well. Enter the Alpkit Love Mode Confucius bars. These are also a loop bar, but they're made of aluminium and they've got relatively little sweep. I found that they suit me pretty well. I've added a pair of cheap bar ends with some Profile Design aero bars for even more hand positions. The grips are ODI silicone grips and they're really good, nice and padded for lots of time on the road. It took me a while to decide on these aeros. Specifically I wanted to be able to position them as wide as I wanted to and also get them quite far back in comparison to a traditional aero setup for comfort. These allow me to take the weight off my hands when on the road, and relatively relaxed aero position is nice for putting a few miles down. Lastly, let's take a look at the electronics. So I've got the Alpkit Love Mud Juice Dynamo hub hooked up to a sine wave beacon light. Conveniently, this light also acts as a USB power converter. It means I can charge all my gadgets to keep us on the right path and filming the trip. So far I've been on a few short bikepacking trips on this setup and I absolutely love it. This bike is made for exactly the sort of riding that I like to do, and it feels incredibly stable when it's loaded up. And you really feel like you're part of the bike, rather than just being on top of it. So that's it, my bikepacking rig for the 2019 Tour Aotearoa. Next time we're going to take a look at the bags I'll be using and all the stuff I'll take with me. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to keep up with gear reviews and adventure bicycle videos, including the film of the trip once we actually do it. If you've enjoyed this, give the video a like and let me know about your bikepacking setups in the comments below.